There are days when I find myself staring at the lines on my palm, tracing each curve with quiet curiosity. It may sound strange, but I often search for signs of you there, wondering, if fate has somehow left your mark on my life. One of those lines even resembles the first letter of your name, and whenever doubt creeps into my heart, I look at it and feel comfort. It reminds me that perhaps our story isn't over yet. Even after all this time, not a single day passes without thoughts of you finding their way back to me. The memories remain vivid. The last time we met, the way you looked at me, the sound of your voice, and the feeling that lingered long after we parted. That moment replays in my mind over and over again. No matter how much time passes, some part of me refuses to accept that it was truly the end. There is a quiet ache within me that never fully disappears. My heart still holds on to the love it had for you, and somehow that love hasn't faded. If anything, it has grown stronger in your absence. I often wonder if that sounds foolish, but love has never listened to logic. It doesn't follow rules or timelines. It simply remains stubborn and persistent. Sometimes I catch myself reaching for my phone, tempted to send you a message. I want to tell you how much I miss you, how often I think about you, and how deeply I still care. Yet every time I hesitate, I erase the words before sending them, afraid of reopening wounds or facing a silence I may not be ready for. When the nights grow quiet, I find myself revisiting old conversations and photographs. For a brief moment, those memories make me smile. Then reality settles in, and I'm reminded of the distance between us. I wish I could relive those moments one more time, not to change them, but simply to experience them again. Despite everything, a small flame of hope continues to burn within me. Maybe it's naive, maybe it's unrealistic, but I can't ignore it. There is something inside me that keeps believing our story still has unwritten chapters. It feels unfinished, as though life paused in the middle of a sentence and never gave us the chance to reach the end. I often imagine what it would be like if our paths crossed again. I picture us talking for hours, sharing the things we've carried in silence, laughing over the smallest things, and making up for all the lost time. Sometimes those thoughts feel so real that I can almost touch them. Whenever uncertainty overwhelms me, I find myself searching for signs, a song playing at the perfect moment, a dream that feels strangely familiar, or a random conversation that reminds me of you. Maybe they're coincidences, but my heart chooses to see them differently. It sees them as reminders that some connections are too meaningful to disappear completely. There are moments when I feel an unexplainable certainty that something significant is still waiting for us. A quiet voice deep within keeps telling me not to give up hope. It feels as though the universe is working behind the scenes, arranging pieces of a puzzle that neither of us can fully see yet. I don't pray for wealth, success, or recognition anymore. Instead, I find myself wishing for something far simpler and far more meaningful. The chance to share life with you, to wake up beside you, build memories together, argue over silly things, and laugh until neither of us can breathe. Those ordinary moments seem more valuable than anything else I could ever ask for. Maybe people would call me hopelessly romantic. Maybe they would tell me it's time to let go. I've tried, believe me. I've tried to move forward and convince myself that the chapter has closed. Yet no matter how far I go, something inside me remains connected to you. I don't know what the future holds. I don't know whether fate truly has plans for us or if my heart simply refuses to forget. What I do know is this: despite the distance, the silence, and the passing years, my feelings have never truly left. And perhaps that's enough for now to love you too, remember you, and to quietly believe that if our story is meant to continue, life will find a way to bring us back to the pages we never got the chance to finish.